Welcome to the Fear and Greed Afternoon Report for Thursday, the 17th of February 2022. I'm Sean Aylmer. Every afternoon, we'll bring you the 5 news items that happened today that you need to know about. Let's jump into it. Story number 1 is the local equity market. The S&P ASX 200 closed the day up 0.2%. Now, the market was much stronger earlier in the day. In fact, it was up about 1% on the back of strong earnings results, but it fell back in the last hour of trading on unconfirmed reports about skirmishes around the Russian-Ukraine border. CSL continued its strong run of recent sessions, up more than 5%. BHP jumped 1%, while National Australia Bank, Westpac and ANZ all outperformed. The main underperformer, among the large caps at least, was Fortescue Metals, which was down more than 3%. Story number 2 is all about profits. Today was a huge day. Telstra's earnings disappointed, but it kept the all-important dividend steady. Wesfarmers was sold off sharply, down 7%, after a 13% fall in profit. Origin Energy said it would close its massive coal-fired Eraring power plant 7 years early in 2025. Toll Road Group Transurban did okay, and Tabcorp surprised on the upside. The Star and Crown Resorts were about as expected, while property giant Goodman Group upgraded its outlook. Gold miner Newcrest's profit nearly halved, oil and gas giant Woodside's profit doubled, while miner South32 did well. It was indeed a very busy day for investors. Story number 3 is the big COVID news today. The 2 largest states, New South Wales and Victoria, are easing restrictions from 5 p.m. tomorrow. In Victoria, density limits in hospitality and entertainment venues will be scrapped, and QR check-ins are also being dropped for workplaces and retail outlets. Premier Daniel Andrews said he'd make more comments about people being able to return to the office and dropping masks in indoor settings next week. New South Wales has abolished the 2 square metre density rule, and QR codes will only be required for nightclubs and music festivals. Singing and dancing will be allowed. Also, face masks will only be required in certain settings, such as hospitals and on public transport and planes. Story number 4 is bad news for lovers of soft drink. The price of a Coke is going up. Coca-Cola Euro-Pacific Partners, which now owns the brand, will lift prices to reclaim higher input costs such as packaging, pallets, and a shortage of carbon dioxide. It's also decided to offload some brands to US giant Coca-Cola, meaning the future of some of Australia's most iconic beverage brands, including 157-year-old Queensland soft drink Kirks, together with Mount Franklin and Deep Spring bottled water, is in doubt. Imagine life without Kirk's ginger beer or sarsaparilla or creamy soda. Finally, story number 5. That comes from the US. Shopify is the e-commerce bellwether on Wall Street. During COVID, its share price soared as people pushed to buy online goods. But this morning, its management team warned it expected pandemic-era e-commerce adoption rates to drop over the quarter to the end of next month. That triggered a 16% plunge in its share price. So why am I telling you about this? Because Shopify tends to lead not just the US market when it comes to e-commerce, but other nations as well. Might it be an indicator that online shopping companies in Australia might just struggle in the future? That's it for the afternoon report for Thursday, the 17th of February 2022. Don't forget to hit follow on the podcast and find Fear and Greed on LinkedIn, Twitter and Facebook. Join Michael Thompson and I tomorrow morning for the Friday Fast 5 by Fear and Greed. I'm Sean Aylmer. Enjoy your evening.